Welcome to Curio Clips channel. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered if we read truly alone? What if I told you that in 2019, a visitor from another star system entered our cosmic neighborhood, and its behavior was so strange, so unexpected, that it left scientists scratching their heads? This is the story of Comet 3I/Atlas, the interstellar traveler that wasn't supposed to be here. In late 2019, the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, or ATLAS for short, spotted a faint smudge of light moving across the heavens. At first, it seemed like just another comet. But as astronomers tracked its path, they realized something extraordinary. This object wasn't from around here. Its trajectory was a hyperbola, a path that meant it was moving too fast to be gravitationally bound to our sun. It was a visitor from the vast, dark expanse between the stars. This was only the second interstellar object ever detected, following the enigmatic Oumuamua just 2 years earlier. But unlike its predecessor, this one, officially named Comet 3I/Atlas, looked and acted more like a comet we were familiar with. It had a fuzzy coma and a tail, signs that ice was vaporizing off its surface as it neared our sun. The scientific community was ecstatic. Finally, a chance to study a piece of another solar system up close. As 3I/Atlas journeyed inward, its brightness began to increase dramatically, far more than expected. By early 2020, it was on track to become a spectacular sight, potentially visible to the naked eye. Hopes were high. This interstellar ambassador was putting on a brilliant show for us. But the universe, as it often does, had a surprise in store. The show was about to come to an abrupt and dramatic end. Just as it was approaching its peak brightness, 3I/Atlas suddenly started to fade. Observations from the Hubble Space Telescope in April 2020 revealed the shocking truth. The comet was disintegrating. The single object had shattered into a cascade of smaller fragments. It was like a cosmic firework that fizzled out before the grand finale. The question on everyone's mind was, why? What caused this interstellar visitor to self-destruct right before our eyes? Comets are often called dirty snowballs, fragile collections of ice, dust, and rock. They can break apart, but the way 3I/Atlas did it was peculiar. It wasn't one clean break. It was a sequential, almost gentle, disintegration over several days. One leading theory is that the sun's heat caused pockets of ice beneath the surface to vaporize explosively, a process called outgassing. Imagine a spinning ice cube with jet engines firing off at random. The stress was simply too much for its fragile structure to handle. Another fascinating possibility involves its very origin. 3I/Atlas was a pristine relic from a distant, unknown star system. Perhaps comets in its home system are built differently than ours. Maybe they are inherently more fragile, not built to withstand the intense thermal shock of a close pass by a star like our sun. Its demise might have been a clue, telling us about the specific conditions of its birthplace, a place we can only dream of seeing. This brings us to a more speculative, thought-provoking idea. The timing and trajectory of 3I/Atlas were interesting. It arrived just after Oumuamua, another interstellar oddball. Its path seemed almost too perfect, a direct line into the inner solar system. While science points to natural causes for its breakup, the word summoned from our title captures a sense of wonder. What if these interstellar visitors are more than just random rocks? Let's be clear, there's no scientific evidence to suggest anything other than a natural origin. But the arrival of 3I/Atlas fuels our imagination. Are these objects probes sent from distant civilizations, as some have suggested for Oumuamua? Could 3I/Atlas have been a messenger that self-destructed to prevent capture or analysis? It's a compelling narrative straight out of science fiction, but it reminds us to keep an open mind. The universe is far stranger than we can imagine. The scientific legacy of 3I/Atlas, however, is very real. Even in its destruction, it gave us an incredible gift. By breaking apart, it revealed its inner composition to our telescopes. Analysis of the fragments showed the presence of familiar materials, but also confirmed it was a truly ancient artifact, a building block from the formation of a planetary system millions of light years away. It was a fleeting, ghostly messenger that gave us a direct sample of another corner of the galaxy. So, was 3I/Atlas summoned? In a poetic sense, perhaps it was. It was summoned by the laws of gravity, pulled across an unimaginable gulf of space to a brief, fiery meeting with our star. It was summoned by our own curiosity, appearing in our skies at the precise moment our technology was ready to see it. It didn't bring aliens, but it brought something just as valuable: knowledge, mystery, and a profound sense of connection to the wider cosmos. Its story is a powerful reminder that even in disintegration, there is discovery, and that the greatest adventures are written in the stars. Thanks for joining me on this cosmic journey. If you enjoyed this exploration into the mysteries of space, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Let me know in the comments what you think happened to Comet 3I/Atlas. Until next time, keep looking up.